Halo semua, balik lagi ke segmen Apa Bahasa Inggrisnya kali ini episode 10. Jadi kita langsung mulai aja ke kata pertama. Nah, kata pertama adalah mentang-mentang. Jadi ini dalam konteks kayak, jangan lo mentang-mentang anaknya kepala sekolah, lo bisa kurang ajar sama guru. Dalam bahasa Inggris itu just because. Soalnya dalam bahasa Indonesia, mentang-mentang itu juga bisa dibilang kayak hanya karena. Jangan kurang ajar sama guru hanya karena lo tuh anaknya kepala sekolah, anaknya Capsek. Dalam bahasa Inggris juga just because. You can't disrespect the teacher just because you're the son of the headmaster. Just because you're the son of the headmaster doesn't mean that you can disrespect the teachers.
Or as a friend of mine used to say to me all the time, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Enggak. Jangan mentang-mentang lo orang kaya, lo bisa ngerendahin orang lain. Just because you're a rich man doesn't mean you can look down on others. You can't look down on others just because you're a rich man. Just because, hanya karena. Dari sananya, born that way. Kayak Lady Gaga, born this way. Gue udah dari sananya kayak gitu. Contoh, ya dia mah udah cantik dari sananya. Oh well, you know, she was born pretty. She was born beautiful. Ya dia memang udah pinter dari sananya, udah genius.
No, this person is so chic, she was born that way. She wasn't born that way. She created herself.
Ya di kompetisi kayak gini, kalau udah nggak berbakat dari sananya emang susah sih. Yeah, we know, in competitions like this, if she wasn't born without the talent, it's a lot harder for her.
I was born this way, okay?
Emang kayak gitu. That's just the way it is. That's just how it is. Contoh, di Amerika tuh porsi makanannya gede-gede ya. Ya emang kayak gitu di sana. No, oh, how come food portions are really big in the US? I don't know, it's just the way it is there.
That's the way it is in the world.
And we think that's how it is. If I'm a supermodel, I will love who I am. No.
Bobby kok bisa cuek banget sih dalam situasi kayak gini? Ya dia emang kayak gitu. How can Bobby be so nonchalant at these times? Oh, you know, that's just the way he is. That's just how he is.
Okay, she's not feeling comfortable enough with me for whatever reason. Maybe that's how she is. Maybe she's having a bad day.
Pelakor, pelebut laki orang. Boyfriend stealer, man eater. Kalau misalnya kamu bilang boyfriend stealer atau man stealer itu, it's widely understood by a lot of people. Itu dimengerti lah pokoknya kalau kamu bilang kayak gitu. Si Dewi itu sering dipanggil pelakor di kampus. Dewi has a reputation of being a boyfriend stealer on campus. Dewi has a reputation of being a man stealer, a man eater. Kalau misalnya man eater itu biasanya kayak apa ya? Bukan berarti orang itu nyuri pacar orang lain atau laki-laki orang lain. Cuman ya emang dia itu selalu ngetargetin laki-laki lah, man eater. Jadi benar-benar a seductive woman yang mentargetkan laki-laki. Dan buat kalian yang nggak tahu, aku ini sekarang I'm making an online course bahasa Inggris, di mana aku akan ngajarin kalian bagaimana cara belajar bahasa Inggris secara otodidak lewat internet. Kalau misalnya kalian pengen cari tahu lebih tentang course ini, kalian bisa lihat website aku dan juga put in your email untuk terdaftar di email listnya supaya kalian akan menjadi beberapa the first ones to know when the course launches mid-April. Perusak rumah tangga, homewrecker. Jadi homewrecker ini nggak kayak pelakor. Kalau pelakor itu kan cuma buat cewek yang perebut laki-laki orang lain. Kalau homewrecker itu bisa buat cowok dan buat cewek. Pokoknya perusak rumah tangga. You f***ing homewrecker. Dasar lo perusak rumah tangga. Gitu.
And then they end up getting divorced. I was basically a homewrecker without knowing it.
Mampus, syukurin, rasain. Oke, jadi kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia kan mampus, syukurin, rasain itu ada apa ya, agak terdengar kasar gitu. Kalau dalam bahasa Inggris bisa dibilang take that, oh it serves you right, served her right.
Grandparents, take that, Aloysius.
Take that, itu lebih ada nada undertone yang agak playful gitu, nggak se-harsh, nggak sekasar. Kalau misalnya kamu bilangnya dalam bahasa Indonesia gitu, mampus lo, take that, itu nggak sekasar gitu, di bahasa Indonesiain gitu. Jadi so far dalam bahasa Inggris itu aja, take that, you beep, serves you right, you beep, gitu.
Literally rips his guts out. Take that, middle school poets.
Kapok, I've learned my lessons. Aduh, gue nggak dengerin orang tua gue, malah kualat, kapok deh gue. I didn't listen to my parents, and now I've learned my lessons. setiap gue habis makan di restoran itu, gue pasti sakit perut. Udah deh, kapok, nggak mau lagi gue ke sana. Every time after I eat at that restaurant, I always get stomachache. You know what? I'm done eating there. I don't want to eat there anymore. Jadi nggak ada kayak apa ya, nggak ada langsungnya gitu kalau dalam konteks kayak gitu. Kapok deh, gue nggak mau ke sana lagi. I've learned my lessons.
And the time you depart. So I learned my lesson. I showed up in
few times and I look back and I'm like, okay, that was dumb, but I learned my lesson.
Never again! Never!
Ih, kamu bisa aja. Ini kan biasanya dibilang saat kamu itu ngerespon seseorang yang muji kamu gitu. Ih, bisa aja gitu. Dalam bahasa Inggris itu kayak, oh please, oh stop it you. Atau enggak kayak, oh, whatever. Atau enggak kayak, oh please, gitu.
Stop. No, stop it, you guys. Oh, you're too kind.
Is this not the prettiest, most talented, sweetest thing you ever saw? Yeah!
Yang terakhir adalah perhitungan. Jadi perhitungan itu kan banyak artinya dalam Kamus Besar Bahasa Indonesia, tapi yang kita diskusiin ini maksudnya kayak seseorang yang perhitungan gitu, misalnya dalam pacaran atau dalam sebuah hubungan. Kayak, aduh cowok gue tuh perhitungan banget deh, gue kadang-kadang suka nggak nyaman kalau dia perhitungan. My boyfriend is kind of a scorekeeper and I feel quite uncomfortable with that. My boyfriend likes to keep score in the relationship. Yeah, my boyfriend likes to keep scores in the relationship and I feel really uncomfortable with that. Scorekeeper, orang yang suka perhitungan.
Your bottom line is that scorekeeping.
It's not a good idea. We need to.
Oke guys, buat episode 10 itu aja semuanya. Mudah-mudahan kalian belajar beberapa kata baru dari video ini. I will see you next week in another video and I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.